I'm Anna DeLong with the Faculty and Employee Assistance Program here at UVA, and thank you for tuning in. I wanted to begin today by sharing this with you. Hypothetical arguments I've won in the shower. I think this is pretty hilarious and also pretty human. Most people I run this by can just say they completely identify with it, and they indeed have won many hypothetical arguments while in the shower. So this is an example of where your brain and body are in the shower, and your brain sort of takes over and it follows through in autopilot with habitual things that you've become very familiar with doing. However, when your mind returns, you don't necessarily, because you missed it, you don't really know for sure what you've accomplished. Or because you weren't there, you're not even sure, did I put conditioner in? So this way of being in the world where we're not fully present, where our body's doing something but our mind is somewhere else, is actually a draining and exhausting mode for our brain to be in. When we practice having our mind and our brain and our body in the same place, doing the same thing at the same time, I'm going to say that one more time. When we practice having our mind and our brain and our body in the same place, doing the same thing at the same time, it gives our brain a rest. It's very nourishing for our brain, and it has a positive impact on many aspects, contributing to our well-being. There's lots of ways we can practice having our mind and our brain and our body in the same place at the same time. Certainly, this is the essence of mindfulness practice. We have an attached sheet called Real Life Mindfulness, which has several examples of ways that you can practice having your mind and your brain and your body in the same place, doing the same thing at the same time throughout the day. It's ideal if you pair this practice with something you do every day. For example, one way to practice this is when you brush your teeth, try it using your non-dominant hand. In order to keep the toothbrush in your non-dominant hand, you'll need your mind engaged. As many people have found that if they put the toothbrush in their non-dominant hand, give it a try, and then their mind wanders off, when they come back, they notice that their primitive brain kicked in and put the toothbrush back in their dominant hand. So they're like, whoa, I don't even remember that happening. So it's kind of a playful way to give this a try. So instead of winning, for example, a hypothetical argument in the shower, you were to use your senses to help you be in the shower, like maybe a few moments of smelling and savoring your favorite shampoo, the scent of your favorite shampoo, or maybe just listening to the sound of the water coming out of the shower and hitting the stall. Maybe you can savor just feeling the warmth of the shower on your skin. Perhaps even being grateful for that. If you've ever lived with teenagers or visited third world countries, you know not to take a hot shower for granted. Maybe you could watch a single drop of water just slowly make its way down the shower stall. And even when you're washing, I have had 2 shoulder injuries that I thankfully were close but didn't actually require surgery. When I wash, I'm grateful my shoulders have healed. When you're washing your arms, maybe you know someone who's had an arm amputated or can't use their arms. It could be just sort of washing with grateful that your arms work. Washing your face, maybe grateful that you can see, that your eyes work, that you have a sense of smell, that you're able to chew your food and feed yourself, that you have hair or you don't have a brain injury. Paying attention with gratitude to different parts of your body as you wash in the shower is another way. And in closing, today I just wanted to read this excerpt from an essay that Helen Keller wrote, 3 Days to See. She wrote it in response after one of her friends went out for a 2-mile hike in the woods. And when she came back, she asked her friend, "What did you see?" In sign language, of course. And her friend responded, "Not much." And this was like just an incredible response to Helen Keller. She was blown away, and it prompted her to write this like lengthy essay. I'm not going to read it all to you, but just an excerpt. I who am blind can give one hint to those who see. Use your eyes as if tomorrow you would be stricken blind. And the same method can be applied to other senses. Hear the music of voices, the song of a bird, the mighty strains of an orchestra, as if you would be stricken deaf tomorrow. Touch each object as if tomorrow your tactile sense would fail. Smell the perfume of flowers. Taste with relish each morsel, as if tomorrow you could never smell and taste again. Make the most of every sense. Glory in all the facets of pleasure and beauty which the world reveals to you through the several means of contact which nature provides. And thank you for listening. Thank you for all that you do.